Shout out to all my bro people. Very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription. You can save the life of YouTuber. Anyway, we got One Piece chapter 1062. And One Piece been hitting for the last couple weeks. They ain't been having me, you know what I mean? Adventure in the land of science. Okay, doing the land of science. Okay, we got German 66, Cold Blooded Voyage, Volume 2, Meanwhile, in Chocolate Town on Cocoa Island. They used some type of I guess some type of it could have been season, use some type of gas or some type of weapon or whatever in order to freeze some part of Whole Cake Island. Let's get to it. Woo! Can't wait to get to it. Vega Punk, the Vega Punk, like the Vega Punk, like Vega Punk, not cyberpunk. You know what I mean? Not Punk Hazard, but the Vega Punk. Okay, what a fracas. Vega Punk, you're like my role model. Frankie said that. Yeah, I think Frankie gonna get that upgrade. I killed 2 years in your hometown, Baltimore. Baltimore, not Baltimore. After going through your lab, there was stuff. There was still a load of stuff I didn't get a chance to look into. It's the giant mech of my dreams. Who said that? It's the giant mech of my dream. I think who the hell said that? I think Usopp said that. Okay, yeah, but Frankie didn't even get to a lot of stuff. So man, that's crazy. Vegapunk, before he even left the island, he did so much stuff that within 2 years, I understand it's only 2 years. That's not a lot of time. But when you talk about just reviewing stuff, and I think he left the island when he was still a kid, just reviewing it, just going over it when you already have experience. It should be a lot quicker than actually doing it. Just how many times bigger than General Frankie is that? I can't wait to show Luffy and Chopper. What a stunning lady. There go Sanji until he found out it's a boy. Oh man. That the General Frankie ain't nowhere close as big. I mean, like, damn, that thing is freaking huge. Okay, let's see. Just a moment. This is the first I've heard of Vegapunk being a woman. See, told you. And she looks far too young. Vegapunk has been active for many years. He been in these streets getting active. He was in them streets getting active for 50 years. So there's no way that little girl is him. Or if it is him, he got a makeover or something like that. See, Robin knows what she's talking about. She said, I did my research. She said, I've been in these streets. This is the in the streets dance. I've been in these streets for 20 years. There's no way you're gonna pull the wool over my eyes. Oh, Super Savage, what's going on? Yo, big dog, break me off some. Break me off some. I know you got it. I ain't got nothing, man. I'm dead broke, man. I got like $5 to my name. I was getting ready to ask you for some money. Okay, naturally, who said this was the main stellar body? You're looking at Punk 2, Vegapunk Lilith. And the main stellar body. Stellar body. See, I don't know if he means like literally that whole entire thing is a robot or he's inside of a mech suit. In any case, we always run through our research funds in a jiffy. So we'll allow you to skedaddle if you just relinquish your valuables. Yo, you gonna rob him. Vegapunk is a pirate. He steals from other pirates, though. He's a pirate. He said, give me your stuff or I'm gonna jack you up. and I ain't playing. That's Pinky. Yeah, so he said we always running out of money. He said, man, this research stuff is expensive, man. It's more expensive than that Louis, Gucci, and all the other crap, that Bali and all that stuff you used to. It's more expensive than that. Okay, let me see. I want to read this again just to make sure we got it right. Naturally, who said this was the main stellar body? The main stellar body. Main. And what do they mean by stellar? Like, I have no clue. You're looking at Punk 2. Vega Punk Lilith. Sound like a woman's name. You're looking at Punk 2. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I'm not exactly sure what that means. You're looking at Punk 2. Like the mech suit could be called Lilith, or he's got a robot out there working on his behalf named Lilith. There's no way of knowing. I have no clue. Mean, where are you reading the chapter? Right in the chat. Okay, original body. Okay, yeah, I don't know the original. That's not his original body. It could be a mech suit, or it could be a completely different body. We don't know, but I think it's a mech. Hold on, because they introduced what's her name, Bonnie, Jewelry Bonnie. So if they introduce her, she got the agent thing going on. Then why wouldn't they have aged him? You're crazy and I'm crazy. Yeah, we're both crazy. Anyway, let's finish reading this. Okay, what? These waters are chilly enough without you being cold too. You just finished us out. You just fished us out. What kind of rescue do you call this? Are you deaf? This is not a rescue. Trespassing on these waters is nigh impossible. Impossible. Resist and they will sink you without question. Yo, he got some more goons. He said, what? Man, let me call up my Sea King. He started throwing up gang signs and stuff like that. They came out the woodworks. They in them streets. Take a gander at the weaponized sea beast. He said, man, we got you surrounded. They just popped out. Weaponized sea beast. Look. Frankie is all like he's starstruck. He's like, oh my God, look at these things. And all of them are like bigger than the robot that just fished them out. They all bigger than the God damn. And they all got Punk on them. Okay, now Usopp, God Usopp, all hell God Usopp. He's freaking out. Yeah, but my fear is overwhelming my awe. Okay, Usopp is admiring them at the same time, but he's so scared that it's overloading him. It's overwhelming that. Okay, now Zoro, he's looking like, do I have to chop one of these guys up? Okay, now let's see what happens. Lilith, what are you doing? I'm throwing this away. We ain't even got no milk. You better throw some water on that. Okay, why do you always insist on looting? Have some pride as a scientist. That could be Vega Punk. So maybe that is a different person. Maybe it's a girl, an actual girl, like that works for Vega Punk. I don't know. Or maybe it's a clone of Vega Punk. Shaka, put a sock in it. Can you? Okay, Shaka. So somebody else. Put a sock in it. Can your infernal pride keep the lights on? Okay, they're the Straw Hat Pirates. A newly dubbed Emperor crew are not going to meekly surrender. He said, "Man, they ain't giving up, man. These guys they warlords. I mean, they this is Yonko, so they gotta be super uber powerful. Not necessarily, precisely. They must have a heap of treasure stashed away. Even so, you've made a foolish blunder. Blunder. I have them surrounded. Don't underestimate them. Look at the swordsman. Look, yeah, Zoro. He's ready. Look, Zoro is ready to attack. He said, look at him. You see he ready to attack? He ain't never scared. He ain't never scared. He ain't never scared. Yeah, look at Zoro. I seen that as soon as I seen that panel with Zoro, he was like, "Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Who? Do we have a problem?" As soon as I seen it, I knew what time it was. But if Zoro jump into action, of course Sanji and Sanji's gonna be next. But of course the other ones are gonna start jumping into action too. They might be able to beat all these guys. That's Pirate Hunter Zoro. His bounty is 1.111 billion. See how calm he is? He knows you're in range for him to end you in an instant. He said you got too close. Now you got follicles and stuff all over you, and the forensic scientist gonna find that. No, but he's like, yo, he knows you're too close. If something goes off, he could pop you, and that'd be a wrap. Same goes for Devil Child Nico Robin over there. Yo, even Nico Robin was ready. I actually like this. We expect this from Zoro. You knew that was coming from Zoro, and it makes sense. But Robin was ready. Robin was ready. She usually ain't even on the offensive. You know what I mean? She's been in the background for a minute, but she got ready just in case. She said, what she said? Fruity Loops. What's her powers called? Fruity Loops something. The one that, she was ready, man. I like this. But what can they do against the Sea Beast? She said, but what can they do against the Sea Beast? So she's wondering, okay, they could take me out, but can they take out the beast? The strong can appraise their prey and prioritize the most essential targets first. You should have been more cautious. Okay, so they said, the strong can appraise their prey and prioritize the most essential targets first. You should have been more cautious. I'm not exactly sure how that comes into play, because does that mean that they know that Lilith is like the most important thing to, like, it? Yeah, they prioritized her, but does that mean she's the strongest or what? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not exactly sure. The beast should be stronger, right? Or they think, oh, if we take her out, the beast will stop listening and we'll just skedaddle. Okay. Those imbeciles around them lulled me. She said those imbeciles. She talking about Sanji and Frankie. Yeah, to be honest though, Frankie and Sanji are geeking out, whereas Robin and Zoro, they cool and they keeping an eye on things. At any given moment, with however goofy Sanji and Frankie is, the moment something happened like that, they on it. You know what I mean? They'll be aware. As soon as it happens, they'll be aware. Frankie is like, when it comes to fighting and whatnot, even though his fights are like silly and whatnot, he's not a joke at all. You know what I mean? He's not a joke. He's very serious, even though it's a comedic, like a lot of his fights. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, he ain't no sucker. He's ready to get at you, and he's trying to take you out. Okay, he ain't a sucker. He's nothing to take he's nothing to take he's something to take serious. So is Sanji, even though he's like, even more so, even Sanji, to be honest. Okay, confounded. I was careless. Hey, Vega Punk, there's something I want from you, so you'd better play nice. Got it? Yo, what the freak is going on? Okay, so Zoro's gonna ask for something. He said, yo, you know what I want? I want an autograph. If you don't give me an autograph, I'm chopping you up. That's what I think he's gonna ask for. TwitchCon is happening right now, man. What you doing? Go and grab your bike now. I can't make it there in time. Okay, this is unnecessary hype for the Straw Hats. Vega Punk could easily just sink them. No, he can't. Or Lilith can't. Because if she does, she's dead. The moment they try to let off an attack, remember Sanji, Zoro, both of them have observation, and Usopp, all three of them have observation hockey. The moment anything happens, they'll know and they'll kill her so quickly. It's not worth sinking them. If you know, why would I sit there and kill you just if I'm gonna die? I'm gonna let you live to make sure we'll work out something later on. Okay, take lightly. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I could have said take lightly. Okay, no matter, bring them here. I have an interest in that crew. Punk Zero, Vega Punk, Shaka. Punk 01. I think as of this chapter, the old man voice is only really evident with Lilith. Meaning I think she's the only one that can hear him. But Shaka might not be Vegapunk. Well, maybe Vegapunk's first name is Shaka Vegapunk. And you know what I mean? They call you by your last name or your first name in Vegapunk Shaka. With Japanese is your first name, so it'd be Vegapunk Shaka or something like that. All right. Okay. Okay. So you've been here before. Yeah, when I was Bonnie was there before when she was a kid. It was still a pretty run-of-the-mill lab at the time, though. So how come you came back? She was there as a kid. And it looks like her coming back has something to do with Kuma. What the freak is going on? As a kid, she had the devil fruit and she was making Vegapunk a kid every so she been working for him this whole time. The freak is going on? Okay, I'm here for answers. I'll have that bastard's life if I don't like what I hear. Vegapunk's the one who turned my dad. Jewelry Bonnie is Kuma's daughter. Are you freaking kidding me? So she's probably part of the revolution then, right? Jewelry Bonnie. Is Kuma's real name Jewelry Kuma? I don't know. Okay, that's Luffy said, whoa, that's awesome. He turned my dad to a cyborg. Whoa, that's awesome. No, it's not. It's not. He's completely lost his sense of self. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. He's nothing but a living weapon now. That's awful. Jinbei jumped in and said, let me clear up what Luffy said. That's awful. Yeah, it's unforgivable. Sorry, Bogey. It's Bonnie. Yeah, Bonnie. Guess what? I'm gonna name her Bonnie. I heard about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm stuck on that. That's ever since I heard that Bonnie, I'm stuck on that. All right, he made it to the surface. Okay, let's track down some grub. Luffy and them. Oh, we made it to the surface. Okay, they made it to the surface of the island, and it ain't nothing but spaceships and holodecks and it ain't nothing. It's a futuristic future wonderland. And Luffy was looking for food, but then as soon as he started looking for food, he stopped, bow, and got stunned by all the futuristic tech. It looked like Tesla World. He just got starstruck. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I ran into Sabo at Mary Joe's. Whatever I can spill the beans, whatever. I can spill the beans later. What is all this stuff? Is that a giant robot? There's all sorts of things up there. And a space monster. They got stuff floating around, flying and whatnot. A couple giant robots. This one right here says Vega. I guess it says Vega Punk. Like in the middle, it's like a big giant dome. This looks crazy good. It's making me yeah. Okay, what in the world? I'll be back after I take one for a ride. I'm take one for a ride. Hey, we're infiltrating this place. Remember, Gum Gum, take care, Luffy. They know there ain't nothing you can do to stop Luffy. So what happens? Rocket. So he shoots up towards this giant. It looks like a sea king. He land. Where does he go? It ate him. Luffy's been eaten. Yup. Oh no, he went right through it. It's a banana dragon or something like that. Oh, he went through it. It's a hologram. It's not real. It's a hologram. He went through it thinking that it was something there. Okay. You okay, Luffy? I thought I got swallowed, but is that a giant parfait? There's cookies and fruits too. Look at all that cream. Okay, they getting ready to try to eat it, but it ain't gonna work. Bonnie jumping on it, Chopper and Luffy, they going right at it. Thanks for the meal. Hold it, you guys. Why would they leave food lying around? This has to be a trap. Jinbei said, whoa, chill out. So Jinbei's the only smart one out of the crew. Now, what the heck? Okay, they jumped at it and fell through. It's a hologram. What the? We went right through. How can we see it but not touch it? It's so cruel to make us hungry like that. Chopper, Bonnie, and Luffy going right at it. Man, I'm shocked that Bonnie is actually Kuma's daughter. Kuma had a daughter. He named her Bonnie. He heard about Eminem's Uncle Ronnie too. He's sorry. Okay, crap. Did we die earlier and not notice? There's no way we're ghosts. I've never seen one before, but this parfait must be a hologram. Jinbei got it right. He said, yo, they playing tricks on you. I thought Bonnie was going to be revealed to be Big Mom's daughter because of the lips. Nah, I thought that she might have been Kuma's friend or girlfriend or something like that. I didn't think it was going to be the daughter. Oh yeah, apparently Mario movie trailer dropped today. Mario the movie, a new one. Damn right. Oh yeah, I heard about it. I heard about it too on Instagram. I seen a little snippet. This before wasn't out yet. They just showed the guy who was playing Mario. You sipping on? He said, "What you sipping on?" That's some good. That's some hood goodness. This is a ever fresh tropical fruit punch. All right, let's go. It's a 3D image made of light. You see them in comics and science fiction stuff. It's just an image. Luffy's pissed off. The space mon Oh, the space monster. That's why I went right through it. The giant robot must be one too. No one can make something like that. The giant robot is probably not. It's probably real. Okay, hey, what's no the giant robot? He could definitely make one. Hey, what's this? What's this? All these buttons have pictures on them. Food had pictures of food on them. I think if you press one of them, it's going to dispense that food. Give up already. Everything on this island's a sham. That reminds me. Weren't the seas around the island freezing? You'd expect this place to have a similar climate. It probably did. Yeah, the what you call Jinbei, the smart one, asking the smart questions and whatnot. They just running around like some idiots. Why is the floor all bumpy and stuff like that? I would think that they would just make it flat. That'd be easy to walk on. Actually, this is a winter island, but the environment is set to tropical mode in here. It's a winter island. Vega Punk likes winter islands, I guess, which is weird. He's from a winter island. but it's weird that like you would think he would want it cold inside the dome too, just not super cold. Okay, with my island aircon invention, you can specify and regulate the temperature of an area right down to the soil. This one's as big as Kaido. You're a hollow thing too, right? Nope. I think it's real. I think this one's real. Luffy goes to punch it. Yo, take this. It punches him, knocks him into the machine. Right? He hits it, and some food gets dispensed. Wait a minute. Yeah, like a full meal, Vega Cola, everything. You got fries, burger. Yo, that thing is crazy. You know what I know? Else I noticed on the machine it says east, west, south, and north. I wonder if that got anything to do with the blues, or is it like the north part of the island, south part of the island, east part of, you know what I mean? Or is it just sections of the island? I don't know. Okay, a hamburger meal and drink came out. Who made it? You can touch it. Bonnie jumped right on it. It's real. Yo, they eating it. Okay, yeah, they ate Chopper, Luffy, and Bonnie ate it. Press the next one. Press the next one. Okay, steak. Okay, cotton candy cake, ramen, fried chicken, hot dogs. They got everything. Well, at least you appreciate my work. That's the unmanned cooking device. It can turn raw ingredients into one of 500 unique dishes in under a minute. The the make do with what we've got mode is the best. But I can't be too happy since a lack of competent engineers means that this bucket of bolts can't be mass produced. Is following the okay, is following the blueprints that damn hard? Apparently, he's so smart that he made something that's easy for him to make, and it's very easy for him, but other people still can't make it. He said they should be able to mass produce it, but they can't. Only Vegapunk can make it. It really pisses me off. The island aircon is in the same damn boat. Its sensors can monitor living creatures. Okay, it really pisses me off. The island aircon is in the same damn boat. So the aircon is easy to make, and it can sense. It has sensors to monitor living creatures. Right, that would be good on other islands. Like if it's a winter island, you can make it warmer. If it's a summer island, you could cool it off a bit. But people are they're not smart enough to make it. And it could tame the weather if we just had a bit more money. There are endless ideas, but not enough resources. She punched a hologram. I don't think that was a hologram. Okay, waffles, fried shrimp. Okay, of course, my photonic gloves make it possible to physically interact with light. Oh, the gloves. It's a hologram. Why would she punch a hologram? Does that mean she can make the holograms can actually attack you? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, that's one of those drinks you get at the local Dollar General. Yeah, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But punching a projected object turns that on its head, doesn't it? Okay, who's this? Somebody else appeared. P25, I guess. So that girl isn't real. Okay, debates on what makes something real are as old as time, meaning she might be a robot. It's something you'll have to decide for yourself, but I consider the matter settled. So, just what are you? A robot, Punk 6. Just your just your resident scientific genius for hire, Dr. Vegapunk. Wrath Punk Atlas. Okay, so it's a different one. It's a different robot. I'm guessing they're alive because They're sentient robots. Because he was talking about what makes you alive anyway. If they're sentient, that makes them alive. So I'm guessing that's what she meant. You're Vegapunk. I've heard that name. Kobe told me about you. They all still eating. New world. So what now? They stand there, jump to something else. We're on the government, a world government ship. CP9 or CP0 now. Just keep listening, Lucci. Vegapunk is technically still a single individual. Technically. But his genius is second only to his busyness. When there's not enough time, when there's not enough time, they say you're as busy as a beaver, right? Well, imagine if there were more than one beaver. That was his grand idea, to split up into 6 people. Okay, you got Dr. Vegapunk. Yep. See, look, there go logic. Shaka is number 1, but he's not he's not the actual Vegapunk. In other words, all 6 of these satellites are also Dr. Vegapunk. Wait, they're also if they're also Dr. Vegapunk, does that mean like they are actually him, like his part of his consciousness? And remember how with Rick and Morty, Morty got split up into like 5 billion different people? Like, you know what I mean? Is that what happened with Vegapunk? And I'm the weird one for thinking that sounds impossible. Geniuses are such a pain. Oh, Lucci, what's his name? Kaku. Yeah, Kaku is explaining it to Lucci, and Lucci don't believe him. And Lucci thinks, Lucci is thinking like, yo, y'all really think I'm weird just because I thought it was impossible? That weird stuff you talking about? No, Lucci got a point there. He's wrong, but I can understand why he doesn't believe it. Yo, they got another Kuma robot. And it's a baby Kuma, a kid Kuma with Lunarian wings. It's one of the what you call them? Seraphim. But it's a Kuma model. Yo, this one crazy. Okay, in short, our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. Then while taking care not to damage any of the lab's precious assets, we're to eliminate every last Vegapunk. Eliminate every last Vegapunk, even the original one. To take this problem child, I think they're talking about the Seraphim. They're gonna use Vegapunk's own creation to try to kill him. Vegapunk's the next Straw Hat. What else is he gonna do? He ain't working for the world government anymore. Because the world government, obviously, they getting ready to try to kill him. They probably think he's too dangerous. Like they let him work for him for a while, but they know he's too dangerous. All these adventures he got, come on, man. Seraphim, I mean, it's good to have them, but they too so powerful, man. If he makes enough of them, he could turn on the man. I mean, that's just too much. I think they scared of him. Okay, Cypher Pole 0, Mask Assassins, Kaku, Lucci, Stussy. Agreed. Don't get us in any hot water, Lucci. A calculated plan. Someone with instincts like yours should know better than to question these things. So we're meant to kill the single most useful man in the world and one of the most dangerous. I wonder if this has something to do with the recent Lucia incident. Vegapunk might have created that weapon. The weapon that can destroy islands. Now that they got that, they might be like, okay, we don't need Vegapunk anymore. He's too dangerous. If he could build stuff like this, he could turn around and use it on or use it against us. Let's get rid of him. It's too dangerous. That was crazy. These chapters are crazy. I mean, crazy good. I gotta look at this diagram again. Okay, we got Vegapunk. That's the old head. Then we got Logic. Logic is Shaka. Oh, it is. It split. It split Vegapunk into. It split his personalities up. So each one of those robots are actually Vegapunk. It's a piece of Vegapunk. Okay, number one is the Logic Shaka. Made sense. They all got names, and also they have their emotions or whatever aspect of his personality associated with it. So Shaka's the logical one. That makes sense. He was the one that talked Lilith out of doing something stupid. Lilith is evil. He must not be that evil because she didn't just kill him. Punk 3 is Edison. Edison, like I guess like Thomas Edison. Okay, Flair. You got that sauce. Okay, Punk. I mean, Punk 4 is Wisdom. Pythagoras or something. Pythagoras, something like that. Okay, Punk 5 is Wrath. Okay, that's Atlas. Okay, and Punk 6 is Desire, Yoke. Okay, we've seen Shaka, Lilith, and what else? Atlas, I think. Yeah, Atlas. Wrath. Okay, that's the ones we've seen. There's still some more we gotta see. But yeah, these chapters been getting extra good. I think what you call them, Vegapunk is too much of a problem. They too scared of him. They too scared of him. With give him the right equipment, man, he can make anything. Yeah, they too scared. They gotta get rid of him. Nice surprises in this chapter though. Finding out Bonnie was Kuma's daughter, didn't see that coming at all. Didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? I wonder how that's gonna play out though. I'm assuming that Vegapunk might be the next Straw Hat, and that Kuma, maybe he might be the next Straw Hat, but he's gonna be released. Like Vegapunk's like, yo, I made this fail safe. I could revert him back to normal because I'm not. Even though I work for the government, I'm smart enough to know that I'm too smart to work for them and too dangerous. And at some point, they're going to want to take me out. So with that being said, I didn't want to really get rid of Kuma because I might need him to protect me at some point. That's what I think is going on. So they really have multiple Vegapunks. I guess the theory was true after all. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Black Doom? Oda pulled a Naruto with this one. The 6 paths of Punk. Yeah. Or the what's he called? The Citadel of Punk. Or what's it? The Council of Punk. Oh, let me see. Killing Vegapunk seems really dumb on the world government's part. No, not at all. Because they got so much out of Vegapunk already. They got enough out of him. But if Vegapunk wants to turn on them, that would be bad, real bad news for the world government. So they want to make a preemptive strike. It feels like Oda is trying to manufacture a reason for Vegapunk to be on the good guy's side. I don't think so. It all seemed to make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? He's not working for the world government because he want to. Remember, he was doing this thing before that. Okay, world government sees him as a danger now. So now they'll use his research to build new weapons without him. You only can get but so far. Remember they couldn't build certain things, so it's going to be some technology they'll have, and some they'll be able to use for a long while. But it's going to be some they'll never be able to because they're not smart enough. It wouldn't surprise me if the Vegapunk turned out to be a brain in a jar. A brain in a jar. Um, I think it's just gonna be an old guy. You don't know the name Pythagoras. Yeah. Okay. What did they teach you in math class? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Math class in your high school. High school. In your high school. High school. It says it. It says it twice. The Pythagorean theorem. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It took me a while for it to sink in. But anyway, really good chapter again. We are on a roll with One Piece. I want to keep this up. I want to I want to be able to do with both hands. You know what I mean? Just so I want to keep that up, and it's a good thing that we have been for the last little while. Anyway, go ahead, leave likes, comment, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Peace.